Good morning, mud monsters, and welcome along for another day's metal detecting in Norfolk. I haven't been out in a little while, so I've been itching to get out and do some bleeping. Work's been busy, so that's been stopping me. But I'm here today, and I think it's days like today where you're either into metal detecting and you want to do it regardless of the conditions, or you're some kind of part-time metal detector and just likes bleeping on a beach somewhere. You really must love this hobby to come out here at early o'clock in the morning with this sort of cold and wind that's going on today in search of those treasures. But if you put the hours in, you're going to get rewarded. It's always the case. I'm a little bit short on fields at the moment. Mostly everything on this farm is covered in sugar beets at the moment, but there is one field that I don't tend to go on. It's never really reaped much for me, and I've always put off walking over it. It just never does anything. So today I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to take it real low and slow. I'm going to go on a field I never ever go on and just be positive about it. There must be stuff there. There's stuff on all the other fields. It doesn't make any sense. It's just barren. Maybe I've just not walked across it a few times, and today it'll be my lucky day. A bit of it has been ploughed, to be fair, so I may start on that bit anyway. It'll give me possibly a better chance, and then I'll head over to the areas where there's still stubble. Anyway, I'm itching to get out. I've had a bacon butty, a cup of tea. I'm all good to go. I'll see you on the first find. Right, so I've made my way over to this area where I've never really found anything before, this dead area. I think I'm going to refer to it as no man's land over here. Not found anything on the way over here, just had a few scratchy signals and a bit of modern junk come up. I don't know whether this is an omen, but can you see behind me? It sort of sums up what this land is generally like, but that's all I've got today. So I'm going to work it. I'm going to go low, slow. I'm not going to be as picky perhaps as I normally would be, and maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe there'll be treasures here that I just didn't even consider of, but let's get digging. Well guys, here we go, first signal. That's not too bad. Did ring up into 16. Bit jumpy, but 6 inches down. Let's dig it. Right, it's out of the hole. I can ever get the pointer out of my pocket. There we go. Let's find it. I mean, if my first find on this dead area is a coin, I'm going to feel like a bit of a fool, aren't I? But obviously I'd like to find good stuff. Oh god, it is as well. Well, there was me thinking this field was going to be a big pile of, you know what. First hole, and I really kid you not, the first hole over here, I've come as far as the woods there. So what's that? 15 metres? Right, so, oh, bit of wind there, look. Big old penny by the looks of it. You know the drill by now. Let's have a quick clean up. Well, there we go. I don't know if you can make it out. A bit like an aging glamour model. This bust is not in good condition. It's a Victoria. You can see there, at least on the legend, on the writing there. And that'll be a veiled head one, albeit you can't see much other than the writing. Let's flip it over. Just about got Britannia on there. What's that? 1896. That would suit, wouldn't it, with the veiled head? There we go. Lovely old job. Pinpointer's beeping at me. It's a feature on these and most others. If you leave it on too long, it'll start beeping at you because you probably lost it. Bit like me and that coin, I've just put it down. Oh well, I've finished being nonsense. On to the next hole. Right, it's that Vicky Penny, just came out of that hole there. I'm here. Another great little signal. Let's dig it. Right, out of the hole, and I believe in this clump here. Right, have a little look. Yeah, 100% in there. God, if it's another coin on the second hole, that'd be ridiculous. Right, anything jumping out? Mud monsters, can you see anything? It was quite a clonking signal, so I expect it to be fairly big, but not seeing anything there. Right, let's get this pointer on the go. Okay, in there. Oh, would you believe it? Round in the ground, second hole, second. I'm going to go with it. It's a coin, isn't it? It's going to be a halfpenny. What is going on? As if I ripped into this area of the field. I feel like a fool now. Right, quick clean up. Here we are. Good day to you, sir. George V and a halfpenny. We've got a date on that one. Let's have a look. What can you see? Come on. Halfpenny, was that 1920? Yep, so there's every chance that halfpenny and that Vicky from over there are a pocket spill. They would have kept them in circulation, I would have assumed, for that long. Right, on to the next hole, which at this point I'm going to guarantee is going to be another coin. Right, could it be one of these moments? Look, right, so that's the Vicky hole. That's the Georgie V hole. What, over here. I've got, sorry, I haven't got the headphones out, hang on. The signal's not quite as good. No, actually, do you know what, it sounds bloody good there now. Sorry about the wind. Right, let's dig it. Could it be a third coin? Okay. Do you know what? Whenever there's a spill pants situation, sorry Dawn, I like spill pants, I'm using it. You just hope there'll be a little silver amongst all the coppers. Ah, sorry worm. Do you know what? Not everything can be a coin. I was getting too optimistic. Bit of lead. Still, I'll take that. It's all good for the area. Says there's stuff going on. Oh, doesn't that sound delightful? It's a bit iffy, isn't it? Actually, let me show you that, look. How big that is. So is that just a bit of junk? Or are we talking a big chunky coin? There's only one way to find out, let's dig it. So it was a really messy, horrible big signal on the screen, and I flipped over the clod there. I assume that is it. Yeah. So a big chunk of modern metal. So that just shows a target trace on the CTX. I know it's not always very accurate, but that has pretty much summed up that signal. It didn't look like a coin, it didn't sound particularly like a coin, but it did sound quite nice because it's modern metal. On to next. Right, so I put a couple of hours in over here. Not much luck after those two pre-decimals, which is just typical. You walk all the way over here and just stumble across two right next to each other, and then nothing thereafter. I'm going to go have a cup of tea, maybe a bacon butty, and then I'll have another go at it. Can you see it, mud monsters? Can you? It's really well hidden. You've got to look hard. Oh, that's a clonking great bit of pewter. I assume it's a big old button. Don't want to clean out in there, does it? Right, let's have a quick clean up. Not a lot more we're going to add to that one. It's a big pewtery, buttony, thingamy jobby, or maybe a very micro person's shield. A very small Saxon shield. Yep, that'll be it. It's out of the hole, mud monsters. Can you see it? Go on, have a good look. It's about time I had one of these today. Just a little button from the turn of the century, I assume, that sort of style. There we go, add to the button collection. What we got here? It looks like it's lead, certainly round. That could be all we know about it. Let's give it a quick clean. There we go. It's a lead weighty thingy. It's old because it's gone white. But yeah, that's all I can really tell you about that. It's a relic of some description. On to the next. Not had much recently, but this is worth a go, I reckon. Ring-a-ding-digging. Where are you? There we go. 5 inches down. Let's dig it. It's out of the hole, and I can see that I've been skunked by yet another shotgun casing. I've dug quite a lot today. I haven't bothered filming them. That's the only one that sort of got me today. The rest I haven't filmed. I've known there was shotgun cases. I'm right along the side of a wood here. If it'll ever focus. Gosh. Whee. Anyway, so there's going to be lots of them because there's probably some pheasant shoots go on in this. Right, on to next. Alright, mud monsters. Apologies I didn't do a live dig on this one. I thought it was just a useless bit of lead, but there are some details on here which you might just be able to see. It's looking quite interesting. Yeah, okay, let's give this a quick clean up. There we go, look at that. I mean, it's a bag seal, a lead one. It's got, I don't know if it's a letter T and a W. I mean, it looks more like symbols than letters, doesn't it? With some pips on the outside. The back, not a lot really, which is fair enough. It might have just needed to have the detail on the front, and you can see there where it would have been squished between a bit of cord or something to create the seal. That's lovely, that. I think that's probably one of the nicest ones I've had. If I find out what it is, I'll put it up in the description. Right, just saw a little glint, thought I'd turn the camera on. Could it just be a pewter button? Is it a big silver coin? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, it's a button. I mean, I'm not greedy. I just haven't had a silver coin in so long, and that would just look like a good chance. A pewter button, fine. I'll add it to the collection. Thank you. Well, mud monsters, it started raining. This is not going to stop me today. I've got my waterproofs with me, as you can see. I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We're well over 500 subscriptions now. unbelievable. Thank you ever so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching this, just hit the subscribe button. It's free. Hit the bell next to it. You'll get notified when there's a new video. What have you got to lose? Anyway, I'm going to try and get a few more hours in here. I don't know how much for. The rain really pushes me out, but I'll see you on the next hole. It's raining and windy. It's sort of stopping me from doing my live digs, but there's something out of the hole, sort of on the right hand side, sort of, you know, kind of that direction. What do you think it's going to be? It's looking good, isn't it? Look at this, look at this. Oh yes, it's one of my favourite things to find. It is broken, gosh darn it, never mind, love it. Right, quick clean up. There we go. A lovely crotal bell. I think quite an old one. It's very basic. As you can see, it's got a big whack out of it there. So the P is long gone. But loads of character. Love these little sausages, and I've had plenty this year. And that's made up for what's been quite a poor day, really. I was hoping for some hoping for some silver, as always. There's still time, don't get me wrong. I'm going to head towards the car and it's way off that away, so you never know. Awesome. Happy with that. Well, I just bolted back to the car. The heavens have opened, the wind's coming in, and it's the temperature's dropping. I think that's me done for the day. I just ended on a high with the crotal bell, so I'll leave it there. It's been a tough day. I knew it was going to be. I was going to a place that's never produced and that I've got little or no choice to go to, and I've put the hours in on there, and yeah, it's been poor, but it's been okay. I mean, 2 coins in the first 2 holes. I thought I was set up for an amazing day and couldn't believe that area had never been touched, to be honest. But it did then prove to be really poor, because many hours went by without anything decent coming up. And then, wouldn't you believe it, just as you think, hey, I might head for the car, crotal bell comes up, boom. Right, anyway, I'm just going to check the old Facebook. We've had a competition on there today, which is, I think Bernie put that one up. How many coins am I going to find today? Well, we all know the answer was 2, so the winner is... Well done, Graham. That's a really good effort on thinking I'd only find 2 coins. I appreciate that, but actually it was the sad truth of the day. Given another hour, maybe without the rain, I would have still probably had 2 coins. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going out again. It's going to be on a field near the Roman field where I got 5 Roman coins, I think, that day. So tomorrow could be a bit of a Roman day. We'll see. Weather's looking okay at the moment for tomorrow, but this rain wasn't forecast, to be fair. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.